gotta take the flippers, and then you gotta rub them, okay? And then you gotta trade them, and you gotta put them here, and then you rub it again, and then you get the staff, and then you rub it, and then you replace it, and then you rub it, and then you BAM! Oh wait, actually, no. Let me quality it first. Not that it really matters at all. And let me get one green. It needs one green to be special. The green has to be the bottom left. Okay, that's close enough to the bottom left. Okay? And then you put it in, and you go like this, and then you go like this. BAM! Fuck! I thought that said spell damage! I thought it said 84%.
Get fucked.jpg. Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So today I want to go ahead and show you guys kind of the a little bit of the steps we've taken with the fire trapper, our progress, and a little bit of kind of like what our goals are going to be for the next couple days. So I ended up getting a 6-link. Unfortunately, I bricked it with my craft. I actually used another like 7, 14, 21, 20, about 30 chaos, re-rolling it with essences, and I literally could not get anything good, which kind of sucks. Although I think that this might have, does this have prefix open? I'm pretty sure this is even prefix locked, which means it has a suffix open, which means I could still Katarina craft fire damage on it. And I can't really show you any content of the character right now, but you could just look at the character on the stream. I'm just going to kind of go ahead and go over some updates with what we're doing for the character itself. So we're currently at about 5.2k HP at level 84, plus mind over matter, which gives us about 6,300 or so. We need to work on getting a Belly the Beast or a Combs Heart. Ideally, a Combs Heart would be perfect for us. I also may replace my helmet for, I forgot there's a helmet that gives like 40% increased fire damage that I may have to pick up. That's another cool one. Zoph's Blood Amulet is super important because it gives us maximum life and fire penetration. Another thing that's really important would be either getting a Searing Touch or getting maybe +3, or just getting like a big spell damage roll with the ability of crafting fire damage on our actual staff right now. But we don't really have too much currency because I just spent all of my chaos trying to craft the staff essentially on the essences, but that's okay. I do have an Exalt, some Divines. I have a couple things that are worth selling. I also, from now on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start collecting like a bunch of shit items, like, but you know, we'll still sell like movement speed, life resistance stuff. And I'm just going to ID it all in bulk because I don't know why, I really like this method that I did last league. And I feel like it helps me actually like efficiently map. Because I'm not sitting there looking at every item and accidentally vendoring something that's good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try that method out as well. I do need to also get a belt with chaos resist. However, I'm probably going to go with the new unique belt. I forgot what it's called. I forgot. It's the one, Immortal Flesh, I think it is. But I need flask effect duration on a belt because this character is very reliant on their flasks. And flasks are pretty OP, especially with the new Wise Oak Flask that essentially gives me 26% fire pen for free, which just really goes a long way. I also need to go ahead and upgrade my boots because they're pretty shit. But instead of talking about all the upgrades, I want to show you guys kind of what we're running with and kind of how our character has survived in the league this time, even through the bullshit death that happened to my character last time. So I decided to say fuck it, and I actually have 91 chaos resist, which I think is like 31 resist in Merciless, maybe? Let me go check. I think so. Let's see. Oh, and I just accidentally procced a breach. Oh well. Yeah, that's 31 chaos res, which is super, super solid. The other crazy thing that's kind of awesome is I currently have, how much fire pen on my fire trap? 73 fire pen. With Zoph's Amulet, it would be 83 fire pen. With the Witch Nodes, it would be over 100 because Mastermind of Discord literally just gives me 25 free fire pen. Also, fire pen still has anywhere from 2 to 3 levels to go. Actually, this is cool. This is going to level up. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I think our endgame goal is going to be to hit around 8,000 effective life and maybe 2,000 plus mana. I still have quite a few mana nodes to get, but I still have quite a few life nodes to get. Like I have this life node here, and I have this life node here, and then I have a jewel here, a jewel here, a jewel here, and a jewel right here. So that's also the next big part, is essentially every time I get one level right now, I respec a life node and go into a jewel because it's much more damage. So I'll spend 5 chaos on a jewel, right? Put a point into intelligence and then level up, respec a 5% life node, put it into a jewel, and that jewel will essentially have maximum life with some type of damage roll that also double dips, which makes every level feel a bit more impactful so it doesn't get as boring. That's what I personally like to do. Now, the reason why I swapped my Quicksilver out for a Sulfur Flask, even though I don't really move nearly as fast, I may swap it back later, is simply because the Sulfur Flask gives 40% increased damage, which is then scaled off of Alchemist, which also double dips because it's like a global damage increase. So if you look at my Fire Trap, this should be with Pendulum on right now. Let me put in Conk Effect for the more for some extra numbers here. Alright, so I'm currently at 12.5k average damage right now. I'm at 10.2k, right? But with Pendulum proc, it should be, it was like 12k, right? 12.4, this should put me like 14k, almost, 13.6k. And if I had a Witchfire, which I still don't know if I would even use, that would be like another insane damage increase. Honestly, I would probably use a Witchfire over Curse on Hit Flammability, just because it's really easy to use. I also decided to drop Flame Dash Trap, because I literally have no need for it anymore, and I'll show you guys a quick example of that. I guess I could go do a nice Merc Vol run, or Vol, because it's, you know, hashtag #1 best NA. Also does feel a little sketchy running on 1 life flask, but oh fuck, I just opened up another breach accidentally. God damn it, this game. Alright, let's see what we got here. Definitely we're going to be going for... Oh, this is not the right... There we go. Definitely going to be going for... Shit, I just completely forgot what I was going to say. It's okay, it wasn't that important, I promise. Oh yeah, Uber Lab, as soon as possible. I don't know if I'm going to do it myself or if I'm going to just buy a carry. I'm pretty sure I can just do it myself pretty easily because it's not really that... It's not that difficult, especially if I use Conk. I was thinking of using the little Worm Eater flask, but then I'd have to roll a remove bleed somewhere as well. So let me just put a Conk in and show you guys the dips. So let's get a little happy face boom boom here. Okay, so Vol is chilling. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna do this and see if he pulls over here. Okay, this is not, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. We're gonna do a redo on that, alright boys? Here's a redo. There we go. That was a piss poor demonstration because it did not properly go into the pro lift. Normally he would have melted in like a quarter of a second, but it's okay, right? Yeah, that's pretty much going to be about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, if you want to see my character's progress, just type !build on my stream at twitch.tv/Pohx and look at the character Pohx Fire Trap, and you can always see my updated gear on my profile because it's part of what GG does. So you're always free to welcome or to essentially use that tool whenever you would like. And I guess for another super common question that's asked, no, I'm not going Elemental Equilibrium. I don't have a reason to pick it up. I don't even use another trap right now. So that's pretty much about it. And I go, the fuck. I don't even know what the hell just happened there. I just got possessed for a minute. The last thing I meant to say is I need to get a Fire Trap Reduced Cooldown Recovery Helmet enchant. And I need to craft that up because that's super important. So I'm going to drop this Vol's Vision whenever I can get that. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. If you did, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you can catch me streaming live every day at twitch.tv/Pohx. Hope you guys had a wonderful time, and I'll see you boys all tomorrow. Take care, everyone.